Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday Morning Breakfast Thoughts with me, Chris. Today we're having something kind of fun for breakfast, something I've never tried before. It's something called Govita chocolate. I don't have no idea what this is. I've never tried it before. Who knows? It says you have to add water. According to the instructions, it's pour one Govita sachet into a mug, add 150 mils of boiled water. I'm going to assume that's a mug full, and stir well. Govita is ready to be served. And apparently it also comes in vanilla. Ooh. So there's a, how many, I don't, oh, there's a whole thing of sachets, as they might say. So I'll just rip one off here, I guess. Not what I expected at all. So the first thing I do is I pour it in there. Is there an easy to rip thing or anything like that? I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna do my best here. I have no idea even really what this is. It kind of looks like hot chocolate with little chunks of something in it. So I'm not really sure. This is apparently a breakfast. It's also, I should note, I can put there, it's full of extra vit. And then there's an asterisk. So I don't know what, compared to previous formulas. So I guess it has more vit. This Govita has more vit than before. So if you've been drinking or eating this Govita in the past and you're thinking to yourself, you know, my breakfast, I haven't had enough vit in it. Now you'll have more. So, got some hot water in here. I'm going to stir around my Govita. I have to be honest, I was expecting some kind of cereal, but this really just looks like, it does have little chunks in it still, but it's not really, these are weird. Maybe this should have been an episode of Chris, Why Would You Eat That? I'm going to try some of these little chunks, a little skimming of the top of the chunks. So, but it basically looks like a powdered hot chocolate mix, so. Oh. Got weird little sort of slimy, wormy things in it too. Which I assume is fiber? I don't know. Well, it's my breakfast. It's kind of weird. One of the things about breakfast I want to talk to you guys about, if you've got ideas for breakfast, let me know. I'd like to try some new stuff. I mean, this is kind of different. So I'm going to do cereal most of the time, but every once in a while, if we can come up with something kind of cool, something new, that would be fun too. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know. Now we're going to go on to the news. I'm going to have a sip of Govita first. One of those little weird fibery chunk things, I don't know. One of the things that came up in the news last week was Cheetos is apparently going to open a pop-up restaurant in Los Angeles. It's based on the Cheetos Flamin' Hot, so I guess the food is either going to contain or be themed to Cheetos Flamin' Hot. So if you're a fan of those things, maybe you might want to try that if you're in the LA area. If you are, let me know how it is. Maybe take some pictures, pass it along. We'd love to share it here on our site. Also, I've been finding a lot of interesting historical articles about food lately. There was one about the history of pizza in film, sort of, you know, where pizza became important in films, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a great example of, you know, film and pizza colliding. And it's a weird look at history of film through food, but that's an interesting thing. There's lots of, I think there's going to be more. I've seen other articles about focusing on film and food. The other one that I saw recently was lemonade, the history of the lemonade stand, and it was kind of a disturbing article because it talked about a lot of like really weird like concoctions that people used to call lemonade back in the day, which is mostly just sugar and water and didn't even have lemon in a lot of the cases. If you'll be seeing later on this week, speaking of that, it'll be this week I believe, we're going to be posting an episode of Chris, Why Would You Eat That? Where I'm drinking black pepper lemonade, Tang. So, you know, that's what a coincidence, huh? Look at that. Also on the site, this week, right now, we're doing a gummy review-a-thon. We've posted 2 so far, and we're going to be posting at least 1 gummy review every day this week, and maybe a few extras, I don't know. We have a whole bunch of gummies to go over, so I'll see if I can cram them all in this week. If not, I'm going to have to extend it a little bit. Also, we're planning a bunch of travel in the near future. We're going to a bunch of different places, mostly in Asia. We might have to do a couple of these videos as well as a few of our other things sort of live on the spot. So we're going to try that out for the first time. So if the Monday morning videos aren't exactly working on the blog, if that's where you normally read them, check our YouTube page, because that might be where they are now, because we've been having we might have some trouble uploading them. We've never tried sort of doing it on the road. So we're going to be doing that, giving it a shot. The quality is not going to be exactly like this, because again, we're going to be sort of on the road and not necessarily going to have all of our editing equipment and stuff with us. So it might just be a video of me chatting about what's going on where I am. But I'm hoping to maybe produce a few videos on these trips as well. Some little episodes, maybe Chris, why would you eat that? Or just sort of general sort of travel videos about the places I'm going and the food that I'm trying. So keep an eye out for that. We're still doing the updates on the website. It's been super, super busy, but we've been inputting our stuff. That's been a big thing for the last few weeks, is inputting all of our stuff into a database. And we've officially hit over 1,000 reviews. In fact, I think we might get closer to 1,500 reviews. But that's great, because I've always wanted to put on the site, you know, over 1,000 candy reviews. And I know I can do it. I know I can officially say that we have over 1,000 reviews. Because before that, I've never actually counted how many reviews we've had on the site, because I generally get either confused or bored when I'm trying to count them. We also have our Patreon folks. They just got access to a new t-shirt. We're going to be posting it on the regular site soon, but if you join Patreon still for the rest of this week, you can get that t-shirt and you get 10% off the price, and you get to sort of, it's a preview before anybody else. You can just join our Patreon site, and all of our t-shirts and stuff you're going to get a discount on, as well as you're going to get to see them. You get them like a couple of weeks or even a week before they come out. So make sure to check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/candycritic. Also, make sure to check out all of our other social media. You can find us on Twitter @candycritic, or just go to candycritic.org and you find links to all of our other social media, including Facebook and Tumblr and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. We're posting on all of our social media every week, sometimes every day. Twitter and Facebook, every single day we post news articles and things like that. A lot of the news articles we talk about on here are ones that we've discovered on our Twitter and Facebook feeds. So make sure to check that out. Thanks for watching another episode. Unfortunately, it's another episode of Tuesday Morning Breakfast Thoughts, because yesterday I was a little bit delayed and had a whole bunch of stuff and wasn't even around at all yesterday, and I thought I would be. So I didn't have time to tape the Monday Morning Breakfast Thoughts. But thanks for watching another episode. See you next week. Bye.